Hello, welcome to 68 and Overweight, my zip-bound journey. This is Mona, and I welcome you to stay a while and let's shoot the breeze. What you're hearing now is my second video, but I haven't produced the first one yet, where I sit down and do an introduction. So right now I'm just going for a walk. I used to jog 4 miles a day many years ago, forward, and I was able to jog backwards. I really liked that. I enjoyed it a lot. But a little history pertaining to walking, jogging, and legs. I had 2 knee replacements, left and right. And even though I would love to start jogging again, that's a no-no. So I'll just have to walk. Swimming, I love to swim, but I don't have any pools nearby here. And the schedule where there's a pool a little bit ways from here, probably about an hour with traffic, the schedule is not lining up for me at all. Not at all. So it feels good. This is my first day back. I don't think I've walked in a while. I have started the gym. I signed up. And you'll know from my first video that Friday was my, good morning, Friday was my first shot. Again, I'm going to try to keep this here to what I'm doing now because I could be all over the place. I heard a lot of, I told myself that, hey, I'm going to take this shot and then I'll do a video, because when I searched it, it only had doctors or news mentioning it. And I was thinking, wow, nobody's doing Zepbound's new. No one's doing that. Okay, I'll do it. And I guess as the algorithm kicked in, then I keep seeing all kind of different YouTube channels about people's Zepbound journey. And then I said, no, I'm not going to do that. There's a lot of people doing it. And I mean, they're great. And then I realized each one has their own personal journey. And even if I never share it, I could go ahead and do this for me. Yes, I could do it for me. And this is peaceful. I probably today, for the first time, will probably end up doing probably just 1 mile. But that's a start. What do you do when you're walking in a beautiful environment with trees, fresh air? What do you do? I could listen to music. I'd rather chat with you though. So what do we talk about? What do I talk about today? If there's any of you that is on a Zepbound or any other brand journey, I encourage you to do it. I am 68 years old, and I have dealt with being what they would call obese for a long time. When I was 18, I got married. The next year, no, a couple months after, I got pregnant, and I weighed in for my first prenatal visit 115 pounds. By the time I had my first child, just because I was pregnant, I was just pigging out, I weighed in 133 pounds, and it was uphill ever since that time. I've tried a lot of diets. I remember one that began with an O. I don't remember the name. If you take it and eat fats, then you'll turn around and you'll have diarrhea. I remember being on Weight Watchers. I did the Daniel fast. That was good. It was like the beginning of the year. And I ended up a vegetarian for like 6 months. And I was feeling pretty good. But then I went out with family and went to restaurants. And they were treating and I was eating. And I got that taste back in my mouth, and then all of a sudden it was downhill from there. So I've done that several times, but it's not their fault. See, once I make up my mind to do something, I will do it. And I know that when I really make up my mind, hey, I want to lose weight, I want to eat right, yes, I'll do it. And I can do it. But as I getting older, it seems much harder. Probably hormones and whatever else is kicking in. Plus, I'm more running out of time. I told myself when I got 60, I'll be 160 pounds. And I am probably 60 pounds more than that, or have been. So it needs to go. Because in order to take care of yourself, and sometimes you don't have people take care of you, different location, people busy, whatever. So if the more you take care of your health, the better you will be and the longer you will live. So that's my goal. So officially right now, my legs are burning and I didn't even walk that much. But as I continue, I know it'll get better. It will definitely get better. Don't let anyone discourage you. I am retired / working part-time driving a school bus. And so I get up early in the morning, kind of sort of go to bed early at night, and sit down and get shaken up throughout the day. And I enjoy it because if I stay home, I'll just stay there stuffing my face and sleeping. And that's not good. I have a lot of things to talk about. I've been told that I wear my emotions on my sleeve and I air my dirty laundry, but that's my testimony. That's my testimony. So I will share it. I'm not going to, we have to respect each other's differences, and we all learn different. Or like there's a scripture said that you know in part, you prophesy in part. In other words, you speak and then sometimes you don't speak. That's what that means. But, okay, let's take a break here. But I'm excited. Yeah, I'm excited. When you all share with me and ask me questions, then I will respond to you. I'm not sure yet how often I will do this. I mean, I can talk, but I can't promise you I will do it every day. And I am more laid back. So as far as having something scripted, probably organized or whatever, that probably won't be me. I'm the one you just come by and stop by when you want to shoot the breeze. And that's what we'll do. So, day one. I heard a lot about the pill. Again, I'm on the second video when I didn't do the first. So I did a lot of studying and looking up things, and I was like pretty anxious. When I get back to the first one, I'll tell you how I got introduced to Zepbound. So I'm gonna try when I walk or exercise, I only focus on those things because exercise is important. I know people have just taken a shot, lost their appetite, and didn't eat and lost a lot of weight. But from my studies and research, and I really research, I know that you have to exercise, you have to do strength training, you have to prepare yourself to get off of the medicines. And I was told that I was going to be hungry and I won't be able to eat whether I want to or not. And I tell myself that when I'm not hungry and I'm full, I keep stuffing myself when I'm not hungry. So if I could stuff myself when I'm full and not hungry, I could make myself eat when I'm not hungry. Because there's a plan. I need this food. I really need this food. I need it. I need the food. I need the nutrition. I need it for my health. So whenever I do something, I go all the way. And then when I stop all the way. And that's probably when ADD is kicking in. So gotta help me stay focused on this journey. This is so peaceful. Now, it would have been nice if I could have just walked up and pulled some mangoes, pineapple, papaya, stuff off the tree. That would have really been nice. Now, the last time I came here, the bench was on the right going this way. Now they move it to the left. Interesting. Nice. But this feels so good. I can't tell you. Yesterday I went to the gym, signed back up, and they have a room for women. I think you pay $5 more. Plus then they have the big section for male and female, but it's much more men, and sometimes it's really crowded. So I like that little female room. They have machines. It's all right. But sometimes I'm there by myself or one or two women. So when you don't want the crowd, but when you need help in sitting forward on the seat when you should be sitting backwards, it's good to be out there and one of the fellas look at you and give you a help. That was funny. So I did strength training. I'm trying to figure out whether I'll do one day arms, upper body, and the next day legs, or go do the whole body and go every other day. I haven't figured that out yet. I really haven't. I'm going up slight incline right now. I only think I'm going to make it a mile. But I want to tell you something. We're supposed to drink a lot of water, right? So even if we wasn't on this, we're supposed to drink a lot of water. Last time I was working with a nutritionist, I was drinking all the water she told me. Now, the doctor told me a while back that I have an overactive bladder. What does that mean? Drink a little bit of water, and it's like I'm already feeling like I gotta go. And you know, when you gotta go, you gotta go. So imagine me on the school bus, drinking all this water, no bathroom break, and gotta go. So that means, even for now, when I came in here just before I called you, I went to the bathroom. I see it was 15 minutes later, and I'm gotta go to the bathroom. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna make it. So, even as you get older, even if you're not older and you're not able to hold all that water, which in truth we're not supposed to, it's not good for your bladder. Then you just have to buy, you know, I always say pull-ups and then continence pad, you know. And I'd be like, oh, hitting my behind saying, I got burnt the butt. So that's what I say. But it's better to be protected and freely drink the water, you know. Otherwise, you're going to be dehydrated, and that's not a good thing. So I just stopped, you guys. I really just stopped. I'm not going to tell you what I stopped for. But that just tells you I wouldn't have made it. The bathroom is still about another 4 minutes walk. Yeah. So I'm okay. I'm secure. And hello again. Yeah, so this feels good. I wasn't sure. I don't know. Yeah, so right now I think I did enough. That's a start. And then when I come back, because this is also my cardio. I could do the cardio walking outside. I do have a stationary little bike at home, so I could always do that. But when it's usually going to end up being like 110, feel like 114 here. So yeah, it gets hard to breathe. Right now it's 78, probably feel like 82, but it feels okay right now. So I'm glad I'm out here. I'm glad I came back. I'm glad you came by to shoot the breeze with me. If you want to hear more from me, just hit subscribe and like and share as you journey with me as I am 68 and overweight. Bye for now.